Yo, what is up everybody? Jumping here, and today I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play the Mass Effect Trilogy. In the last episode, we went ahead and we started the Lair of the Boker DLC. Pretty much part 1 of the DLC. There is like basically 2 parts to this DLC, so this episode will cover the rest of the DLC. Now one thing I just noticed, which just literally blew my mind, like, because I just do not remember this ever. Just like how I didn't remember the fact I had the Arrival DLC. I think around the time right before Mass Effect 3 came out, I think I got the Arrival DLC. I think that's when I got it finally. But besides that, apparently I also got the alternate appearance, was it 2? Because there was 2 different like costume packages you can buy. The first one was for Garrus, Thing, and Jack, which just gives them like sunglasses and kind of like cool looking outfits. But apparently I got the second appearance package as well, which gives Miranda a new outfit, Tali a really cool new outfit, and also Grunt a pretty badass looking outfit. Which I don't even think I ever even knew I got this. I must have got this and never ever used it, because I could swear to you, I have never even seen the costumes more and less like actually used them. So I can't remember buying this damn thing, but I guess I have it, so cool. Alright, let's take Miranda. I want to see her in that outfit. That's probably the reason why I bought it, was just for the new Miranda outfit. Well, that's kind of goofy. The glasses look goofy, but alright. I think we're good to go. Alrighty, so we're going to now go to the I almost said collector ship, the Broker's ship, which is where he's hiding, and pretty much kick his ass. So that's the point of this mission. Really cool planet too. Like, he hides on this planet with this like crazy environment. It's pretty, it's pretty well hidden as well.
Hagalaz. The oceans boil during the day, then snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
Alrighty guys, so this part of the mission is fucking crazy. Actually, I got a level 2. Let's check it out. Okay. I want to take a look at this outfit, man. You gotta get a look at the ass, you know.
We have to find an entrance near the back shielding.
I don't know. The outfit really doesn't do much for that ass, so I don't know if it's even worth it, to be quite honest. But I always thought if they wanted to make a lot of money, and they would have made a ton of money, they should have had a DLC where, oh crap.
They must think we're debris from the storm.
Anyway, we got more enemies coming. One shot looks like kills them. But they should have had a DLC where it's like, you could like buy lingerie for Miranda. I mean, imagine that. How? Be honest. And comment, how many of you guys would have definitely bought that DLC just to see Miranda in lingerie the entire game? I would have. I mean, I know that sounds bad because obviously she's a video game character and it's just like, wow, Jumpin', you're such a nerd and a loser. Well, guess what? I'm proud of it, but hell yeah, I want to see Miranda in lingerie, man. Fuck, you're crazy if you didn't want to see that, but I don't know, I just thought that like that would have been a great idea. See, they need to hire me. BioWare needs to hire me as a person to come up with some ideas for them, because that definitely would have been one of them. Every fan of Mass Effect would have been like, man, I love Jumpin', he's so cool, he comes up with the best ideas for the game. Alright, see these things right here, these electrical things? If you shoot them, you can actually just use those to kill all the enemies practically. It's really easy if you just do that. Also, this place is, you can charge or use like any type of power that can lift enemies up in the air, and if you do that, that will actually...
Enemies incoming.
More enemies coming. If you do that, that actually will, oh crap. Just destroyed all of them. But if you do that, that normally will like kill enemies like super easy, so keep that in mind. That is something you can do.
Heavy in place.
I love this gun. That was a really nice headshot. Clean and cut. Alright. So we come over here, we're gonna have to deal with more mechs. Charge. Oh, we
Hostile forces have engaged. Critical system damage have engaged.
Oh, fuck. Mechs actually do have melees. Surprise. Alright, so there's gonna be some more money right there if you want to grab that. Now we can go down low. And like I said, so this mission is pretty cool.
Looking down was clearly a mistake.
There's gonna be some more enemies dropping down over here. I recommend trying to charge into the mechs just to neutralize the mechs first.
Power.
Shield your eyes.
So yeah, that's like kind of an example of what I'm talking about. Motherfucker went flying off the map. And Liara can singularity them. This is really cool right here. This is like the engine room. Holy shit.
This ship, it must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
Even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Yeah, so you know, I think I'll bring this up a little bit. But if you remember, someone actually asked me this question: how do I feel about the indoctrination theory in Mass Effect 3? I won't talk about that much right now, but obviously you guys can comment a little bit. But in a future episode, I probably will talk a little bit more about it, just for something to analyze and such. But in general, I think that the indoctrination theory was a very good theory, honestly. I thought that was definitely... I know one thing, it had me excited, that's for sure. And after the really disappointing ending to Mass Effect 3, I think everybody was kind of looking for reason for why the ending was the way it was. And the indoctrination theory just made so much sense to a lot of people like myself. But then in the end, you know, we all know now that it wasn't true, or at least BioWare decided not to go in that path, which is still crazy to me. I thought that is what they should have done, just to please the fans. Like that, it would have been the ultimate redemption in the end if they would have done that. I personally think, because all the people who knew about the indoctrination theory and they looked it up, was making all those connections, they would have been really happy. Obviously, they would have been like, "Ah, I knew it! I was right!" But besides that, I think it just would have pleased a lot of people. But one thing I will say that relates to this mission, actually, and it relates to the indoctrination theory, and it makes a lot of sense, is that at the very end of the game of Mass Effect 3, in that little location that you go, I can't remember. It's like I know it's on the Citadel. It's supposed to be like the control tower, which looks nothing like the control tower from Mass Effect 1, because that's where you fight Saren, or you confront Saren. Is in the same area as where you're headed for Mass Effect 3, and it just looks totally different. And a lot of the elements of that area looks like different places you've been in your journeys in Mass Effect. One of the areas was, I think it was called the Skybox, which was from Mass Effect 1. Another one in the areas were like I think the Collector ship, maybe, and or maybe it was just the Shadow Broker ship. Like there was like certain moving walls and such. And if you look at those moving walls in that area, they really will remind you of this mission, and like at least this part of the game. So I can't remember the third area. It could have been maybe the Collector ship. I can't really remember. exactly if that was what it was. It could have been, but it might have been something else. But I know that if you watch the indoctrination indoctrination theory video, the most famous one, it's made by the same guy who made all the mass defects, which he is an awesome guy, honestly. But that guy, he says something in that video about that. Where did that guy go flying at? He went flying real far. He said something about that, and it made a lot of sense when you kind of looked at the area again. You're like, you know, hey, wait a minute, that makes a lot of sense. It looks exactly like that one place, like the guy said. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this thing back there.
Watch out, flashbang!
Okay, there's some money right there. I don't even think I ever knew about that. Charging this bitch. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use singularity too. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies here, so watch all the fuck out. But yeah, so indoctrination theory overall.
Lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
Indoctrination theory overall, I think, was really cool. I thought it made a lot of sense, and it was just something that really inspired me. You know what I mean? Like, it really made me say, like, if the indoctrination theory was true, and that was the path they were going, and they were doing this in all three games, because in Mass Effect 1 it relates a lot to the indoctrination theory, then that would have made Mass Effect, in my opinion, and I think in a lot of other people's opinions, the greatest sci-fi series ever made. Better than Star Wars, better than anything like that. I mean, that's just how it goes.
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice.
I do not think this is a nice view. I think this is a scary-ass view, but it is cool. It's cool view, but scary as fuck. I would not want to be here at all. But very, you know, this whole ship is really cool, honestly.
That hatch leads directly to the communication signals.
Alright.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Alright, so now they're going to be throwing some waves of enemies at us. ET is a bitch, but we do get these things to help a little bit.
It didn't come with a warranty.
Go ahead and shoot that one up
But
there.
you tested it,
missed.
right?
Shoot
Here
that
come
one up
more.
there.
Tell
And
me
we
you
shoot this
tested
one
it.
right here
No
again.
time to talk.
You know, the best thing about shooting those things, it really isn't like, I mean, obviously you could just use them to kill every enemy. I mean, you can. That's just the way it goes. You can kill every single enemy if you wanted to. There she goes. Goodbye! You can kill every enemy with that. Or, you could just, like, use it to help take down some barriers and shields. Which is also really nice. I mean, I can't even get a lock on this chick. There we go. Alright, charging her. And kill her.
Liara,
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way.
That was a great line right there as well. One of my
Shield your
favorite
eyes.
in all of this game. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, it's just kind of how it goes. Like, Liara's lines are fucking fantastic in this game, honestly.
They've seen us.
Like, she has some amazing lines. Oh, fucking Christ. Ah, God!
Watch for biotics.
This fucking
What?
thing. Alright, hopefully I don't get zapped to death. Kind of charged in at a bad time, honestly.
Rocket drones, front of the ship.
Now we're gonna have to deal with these damn things,
I got it.
which can be annoying. I hate these rocket drones. There's quite a few of them too, so they can kill you pretty quickly if you're not careful. So you may want to take cover. Although, you know, I'm against the idea of cover. Cover's
One
strong,
leg, nice.
but you know, I will take it at times. Did I just really do that? That was
Crush
so
them.
accident. I just slammed that damn thing.
There we go. Enemy down.
All right.
Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Alright, so just like I said, just keep, as long as you can use, I'm not gonna spam these, but I will use these to take down all the shields. It is a very nice little thing. Get that warp out of here. And I love this gun.
Can't target them.
Where the hell is this last enemy? I think it's dead.
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give them tactical advice.
But now there are people to deal with inside.
Keep dreaming, Sony.
Another good line right there. I don't think I hit that. Oh, I did hit that.
Casualty.
Now, there's gonna be some combat drones that will come here, or rocket drones, I think. Is the ones that come. So watch out for them. I think you can actually. Yeah, there they are. There they are. Oh man, fucking blinded by the light, bro. Alright. Charging him should just kill him.
Done.
Like I said, as long as you lift them up in the air, normally
There, the hatch is open.
that will kill them. If they go flying in the air, like they just get sucked out into like this this fucking place, and it just fries them with lightning and shit. Pretty cool. Alright, so now we can go inside. Yeah, but be sure, guys, if you want, comment a little bit about the indoctrination theory. Don't go into details too much, I mean, but just, you know, you could comment and say, yeah, you know, I agree, I think that it was a good, I think it was a good theory, I think it would have, you know, really redeemed Mass Effect 3. Or say, hey, I thought it was total bullshit, I knew all along it was stupid, you know, it wasn't true, whatever. So, you know, just be honest, and respect your opinions, as long as you guys respect mine. It's very important. Like I've said, I talked about this before, but it seems that a lot of people on YouTube, they don't, like, I don't understand this, but a lot of people on YouTube, it's like they demand for people to respect their opinions. Like if someone disagrees with like your opinion, you might get offended and say, oh, you just can't handle my opinion. But at the same time, like, you know, you gotta respect the you know, the commentator's opinion too, which people forget. It's fucking, that's mind blowing to me. Like people forget, like, hey man, I got an opinion here. Can't I have an opinion, or do I not get an opinion because I am the one on YouTube talking? You know what I mean? Like it just makes no damn sense. So, you know, that's, I demand respect, and I will give respect. This is the way it goes. All right. These enemies out.
Can't get a lock.
Die! Die! I don't even know what the fuck's down there. Whoa! Die! I'm gonna run down here real quick. I don't. What's down here? I guess it's nothing, but I'll check it out when I get done killing these enemies. Because normally I just run down this hallway where all these enemies are. I don't think I have ever really looked over here before. Could be something good. I guess not. Alright, whatever. Let's just go ahead and keep going. Now, if you guys were wondering, you know, is there any DLC should I get for Matt? If you can only afford one DLC for this game, I highly recommend this one. This is like the way to go.
We're headed toward the prison block. And Feron.
Alright, so we're gonna have some more. This is where like you fight more of the tough enemies right here. So you're gonna have to fight this Vanguard and some combat drones and some other shit.
They're using combat drones.
Leave me alone! I hadn't use Overload.
Support my position.
I guess, you know, honestly, Overload is really good. It's better for shields than Warp. It really is. But, you know, I don't know. I like Warp. I think Warp's awesome. Alright, so there's two enemies right here. Double Warp should kill them both. No. You know, Warp has a 7-meter radius, but didn't fucking really do much there. Alright, let's access the computer console. That will open up. Actually, no, that was just money, apparently. We have to bypass the door to get through it. Alrighty. Just one more. Now, Feron, that's his name. Feron is here, so we get to talk to him real quick.
Feron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Feron.
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network.
You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut this place down.
Where did the broker get the mercs?
Raised his own private force. They're completely loyal.
Shepard, we really don't have the time.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Feron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to outpost C.
Alright.
Get an LOS. Paint the marks.
Alright, so the broker's gonna send his last of his guards to try to take me out. Bubby, come on now. It's me, man. You ain't doing shit. I'm Obama! I'm the commander-in-chief. Alright. Oh, what? I hate when that happens. Die, fool. Let's go ahead and singularity your ass.
Deployed.
Oh, I missed. Let's slam.
Down you
Something
go.
fun. Boom. I don't like slam. I don't know why. I guess it's decent, but in general, I just never got into it. All right, so we come over here. I think there's gonna be a couple more guards, and then we finally get to confront the Shadow Broker and see what the fuck he is. And that's just spoiler, guys. He's not the elusive man. Ha ha ha. Wouldn't it have been cool though if you walk in here and it was the elusive man? That would have been cool. But fuck. All right, whatever. I'll shut up. Shepard. That would have been hilarious.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Not reckless, just determined. Ask your Asari Spectre about that.
Vasir was expendable. All her death cost me was time.
Expendable like Feron?
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Feron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the Collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The Collector's offer still stands.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. At least you brought me both Shepard and Ms. Lawson Tassoni. Their deaths will cripple Cerberus.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Shit is fucking crazy, man. It is cool. Like when he finally stands up, you're like, damn, this motherfucker is huge. Like you just don't see it coming. All right, so you gotta watch out. This motherfucker has shields, armor, fucking everything. Actually, you know what? I could totally whoop his ass. I totally forgot. There is one secret to whooping his ass, if I remember right. It's like Vanguard.
Goodbye,
You just gotta like, oh god.
Unravel.
He's gotta like stand right, basically just point blank to his ass. There we go. Yeah, Vanguards make this fight really easy.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now.
So fucking cool. You get to fucking beat the shit out of him. Alright, so the reason why Vanguards make him like kind of easy is I think every time you charge him, every time you charge him, you get a pretty clear-cut shot at him. So you gotta watch out for his charge though. Yeah, one charge will knock his shield back, and then now we can melee him. He is a badass.
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Knock the shield back again.
Die!
Unravel.
Aw, fuck, that was a fuck up. I am out of ammo.
Cerberus can't save you now!
Alright, one more charge should do it. And now it's time to finish him off.
Liara, now!
Man, I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but that is one painful way to go out. Fuck, I guess his death would have been kind of instant though, but shit, fucking fried him. Gotta make sure Miranda's okay, you know.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead, so...
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
It was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you... I can...
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
It's all right.
It's been 2 years. I don't... We're different people. You have your mission and... Okay. Okay.
Okay.
But... we should focus. Let's see what our options are. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Feron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Small chance of that. Come back soon.
Aww. Liara is so awesome. But like I told you in I think in the last episode I said that I'm gonna make my shepherd a slut, so you know, this is the way you can go about doing it. You can romance, like, I mean, you can bang Kelly, you can bang Jack, you can have a romance with one of your crew. Actually, you can have a romance with almost all the crew. All you gotta do is just, after the final mission, then you, just do the relationship with everyone. But in this file, I will definitely be probably banging, Kelly, Jack, Liara, and Dolly. So, oh man, it's fucked up, but that's just the way it goes.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Alrighty, so now we can actually take a look around this space. It's kind of useful, like this dossiers. This has some really interesting information on it. You can find out little funny little things about the people. You know, like Garrus, I think, and Grunt. Like, you can look at their internet or their extranet activities. And I think they both watched this, like, movie called Asari Blue 9 or something like that. And it's obviously Asari porn, so that's pretty fucking hilarious. There's a lot of really funny ones, and there's a lot of really interesting ones on here as well. One of the most interesting ones I always found was Miranda. If you read hers, it says something, I'm not going to go over it, but it does basically hint to the fact that she was trying to get pregnant. I don't know why, but she was trying to have a baby, but she couldn't. Something about her, like, genetic engineering or her father or something makes, you know, she can't have children at all. So, you know, that's kind of sad. But, you know, there's a lot of funny parts, like, if you go through all these. But like I said, I'm not going to do that, but it is cool. Over here, you have an investment opportunities. I don't really mess with this much, but it is ways to make money. You could probably look up online and see which one of these actually will make you money and which one of these will not. Because some of them, some of these, they will not make you money. And some of them do. So I'm sure online you can find the information to find out which ones actually work or whatever. Over here, we can get a collector ship. Nah, I keep calling it the collector ship. The Shadow Broker ship model, which is kind of cool. And we can control this shutter, which we can look at the outside. That's kind of cool. And this is actually interesting right here. I actually do kind of recommend this. what you can do is that you can use this to find locations of resources. So whatever you're going low on, like for example, I'm actually really low on this, so I can actually buy that, and it's going to mark on my map somewhere where I can find that that particular thing. We can also do some research over here, which I can get assault rifle accuracy, which is nice. Heavy pistol damage. Let's see what else I can get. I know I got the damage protection. Can't afford it though, but I will definitely be buying that. Let's see. You can customize your armor. If you come up here, we can talk to Feron and listen to some music or something. And up here, this is kind of interesting as well. You can like just look at people like through video, like security cameras and stuff. I mean, it's whatever. It's just something interesting you can do. Let's talk to him real quick.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Feron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the Secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How are you holding up, Feron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
Take it easy, Feron.
Thanks.
Alrighty, so yeah, that's kind of interesting talking to him. He's kind of cool. Drells are just cool in general, so you know, that's just the way it goes. Now, there's one more thing I haven't talked about that you can do here, besides talk to Liara, is that you have this delivery pickup system. Now, this is weird. Like, for example, it can give you some resources. Now, I know this thing has a random chance of giving you upgrades, like assault rifle damage, shotgun damage, and I think like pistol damage or something. I know you can get upgrades from this thing. I just don't know how it works. I think the way it works, or it could be the way it works, is that if you miss a upgrade in a mission, because like I told you before, fucking stupid drone. Shut up! Leave me alone!
I have deducted funds to...
God! Oh, actually, here's something over here, too, I'll talk about real quick. You can actually reset your companion's powers, which is kind of nice, because you never had the option to do that before. Now you can. So that's pretty cool. But what I was saying is that, just like I told you before, if you miss a weapon in a mission, it's okay, because at the end of the mission you'll get it. But if you miss an upgrade, you will not get it. So you cannot miss upgrades. So I think maybe the way that thing works is that if you miss an upgrade, you can come here and it will give you the upgrade still. I think. But then again, I have read online before that it can just randomly give you like certain ones that I swear to you you don't miss, like just 3 particular unique upgrades. So it's really weird, but it's really random too. I don't know how it works. Maybe you guys could comment and tell me. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Liara, and we'll get this dialogue out the way, then I'll end the episode.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. At least I get to share it with you.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Feron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Feron?
Are just friends. I believe you made it clear that I was, as you humans say, taken.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
Look, about the kiss. We just finished the fight. I miss you, but it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Alrighty, so you get this little scene here with Liara.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask me to record any parts of our conversation where my eyes do that freaky black eternity thing.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
You can't get back everything you lose, but sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, that was the plan.
How are you actually doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
I'm okay. Really. It's been rough, but we'll get it done.
You've certainly made a good start, even if those idiots on the council won't admit it. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
I don't know. Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children.
You just say these things. Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When your team is ready, you'll leap through the Omega-4 relay. I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I'm always coming back.
Are you sure?
I haven't stayed dead yet.
You make a compelling argument.
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Thank you, Shepard, for the drinks and everything.
Come back soon, Liara.
Alrighty, guys. So that was the Lair of the Shadow Broker, the Liara romance, which is kind of lame in this game. It's pretty good. I mean, Liara's romance in Mass Effect 1 was great. It's good in Mass Effect 3. In this game, you know, that's just kind of how most of the romances actually go in this game, to be quite honest. It's just kind of like a, hey, what up? Hey, you know, let's bang. And then it just cuts it. So it's like, oh, wow. Okay. But, you know, it's whatever. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, though. It's been a lot of fun. Please give me a like. You know, I appreciate that. Maybe a favorite if you guys feel up to it. And guess what? I will see you guys next time.